Hello, this is Z, and welcome to Healing with Z, a space of intentional living where we find natural ways to take care of the mind, the body, and the soul. So, today I want to talk to you guys about a seizure that happened on January 18th. Now, it's very unusual for me to have two seizures in 1 month that looks exactly the same. So, I had a seizure on January 7th. Yes, I think it was January 7th at 4 a.m. in the morning. My son woke up because he sleeps in the bed with me. So he woke up his sister, and then they called my neighbor. Same thing happened on January 18th. Now, I have been like tracking everything that I do, how I sleep, what I eat, how I exercise, how I move my body, the whole thing. And there is no concrete thing that I can pinpoint that is causing this to happen, because January 7th, there's nothing that I can pinpoint. And then January 18th, which looked exactly the same as January 7th, it also happened at night while I was sleeping between 4 and 5 a.m. Same thing. Grand mal, I woke up and my neighbor was sitting at the edge of my bed. On January 7th, I woke up, my neighbor was sitting at the edge of my bed. I had no idea what happened. I didn't know what day it was. Like, just a whole confusion. And I'm not understanding why this is happening. I went to go see my doctor on January 12th. We spoke. I had my period January 8th, so we are thinking that maybe it is related. But then how do I explain the January 18th incident? Because I had already had my period for the month of January. So there was no period after the January 18th episode. And so it's just like, it is such a, I don't even know how to explain it. But I am still determined to figure out why this is happening. I am going to figure it out. I don't care how long it's going to take me, but I am going to figure it out. I am keeping track of everything: how I feel, how I sleep, what I eat, how I move my body, everything. I'm paying attention because I want to be able to say, this is why I started seizing, and be able to fix the why behind it all, because I don't want to just throw a pill on it. And as I said, I'm not opposed to medication. I am not opposed to medication. I tried it. It wasn't for me. It didn't work. It made things worse. And so I was like, no, I need to listen to this intelligent body to tell me what is wrong. Clearly something's wrong. The fact that this just happened at age 40 tells me that, yeah, it's something that is misaligned within me. And I just need to figure out what is it that is misaligned and align it. That's it. That's it. And that's what I believed in my heart of hearts, that this is something that I am going to eventually figure out. I just need some time. I just need some patience, and I need to see like why this is happening. So like I come here to open myself up to all of you, to let you know that like I am experiencing these seizures that I have no history of. I have no family history of. I tried to go the medical route to try to see if I can help myself that way, but I quickly realized that the conventional medical route was making things worse for me. And then decided, you know what, I am going to go this my own way and see if I can fix myself somehow. I sleep better. My thinking is clear. My mind is clear. I am like the healthiest that I've ever been in my entire life right now at this moment. And I have like just a small selection of things that I eat every day. And I'm just trying to see where the disconnect is coming from. Right now, I don't know yet, but I am determined that we are going to figure it out. I am so disciplined when it comes to my health that I am not willing to compromise anything when it comes to figuring why this is happening. And I will trust and believe I will figure it out. I am going to have an answer for why my brain is seizing. If this brain seized when I was a kid, then I probably would not be like going as hard as I'm going. But this brain started seizing at age 40. Like, no, 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 no. And it's not even that I'm in denial and I don't want to accept that this is happening to me. I have accepted that this is happening. But what I'm not accepting is just this throwing a pill at it and just manage symptoms. That is what I'm not accepting. I am not accepting managing symptoms. I need to know the why behind this. And that is what I'm determined to do, is to find out why my brain is seizing. And once I have figured it out, I am going to come here and I'm going to share. And I promise to be honest every step of the way. If I am not successful in it, I will come here and let you know that, you know what, it has happened again. Just like I've been doing for the past few months, where I would come here and say, oh, I had a seizure again. It happened. It was a grand mal, this and this and this. I couldn't remember my kid's name. Whatever. I promise I will be honest with everything. When I come here and I sit here and I talk to you, I will be honest and let you know the good, the bad, the ugly. Right now, the good is I sleep like a baby. I sleep like a baby. I leave my phone in the other room. I'm in bed by 8:30, lights out by 9. I don't wake up until 5 a.m. the next day when my alarm clock goes off and I get ready and go to the gym. That is it. Sleep like a baby. And I feel great. Physically, I am amazing. Mentally, I am struggling. I'm struggling mentally because I'm trying to understand this illness. And the struggle gets worse when I have gone, for example, the month of December, nothing happened. I did not seize the month of December. So I was like, okay, I was hopeful, like, okay, I must be doing something right. And then January 7th happened. January 7th messed me up emotionally. I have to admit, it messed me up emotionally because I was like, what did I do wrong? I was doing so well. So well. I did not have a grand mal in December. Something happened in December. It wasn't a grand mal. I don't know what it was, but it was nothing as compared to what I am usually, what I usually experience every month. So when nothing happened in December, like no grand mal, no convulsion, no biting tongue, no chewing lip, nothing, I was like, okay, progress. I was getting excited. And then January 7th happened. And it was back to square one. And I was distraught. I will admit it hurt. It hurt knowing that the brain was still seizing. But then I had to remember and remind myself. And I kept chanting to myself in my mind that, you know what? Because you were not born with this illness, this is not your illness. You were not born with this. So you will figure this out. And I believe that I will figure it out. That is something that I believe in my heart of hearts, that I will figure it out. And as I said, once I figure it out, I will come here and I will share. I'll share everything. I will tell you what I did. I will tell you what I ate, how I slept, how I exercised, everything. Everything, because living like this, it's not it. It's not it. And I wouldn't want anybody, I wouldn't want to wish this illness on anybody. So if there's anything that I can do to help you heal, I will. I promise I will be honest. I will walk you through how I did it once I am able to tell you, like, okay, it has been 6 months now without a seizure and without medication, because I haven't been medicated. I stopped taking medication on September 30th was the last pill that I took. And I have just been trying to see how I can figure this out without being dependent on some external thing to help me live a full life. So I'm depending on myself to figure this out for myself. I'll keep you posted. Thank you for watching. Until next time.